Aloha and good day, my friends and yogis. I'm Nicole Spirit, and we're here to do a beautiful fall equinox class to welcome in the constellation of Libra. This is the time of year that it goes from about September 22nd to October 22nd. And we're going to start today's class laying down. We haven't done that for a little while, so I want you to make your way down to the mat, get nice and comfortable, lower yourself without crashing, make your way to a comfortable Shavasana, which, as you may remember, means corpse pose. And today I'm going to pull 3 cards from my favorite set of oracle cards. They're 5 decks put together, and these are by my art teacher, Oti, O-U-T-I. You can look her up, otart.com. So please just enjoy deepening your breath, and also just the sensation of laying your body flat on the ground. Right now, nowhere to go, nothing to do, and let's see if we can tune into a healing pranayama breath known as the long exhale breath, Durga Rechak. So we're going to inhale to a count of about 4 or 5, and then exhale to a count of about 8 or 9. You don't actually have to go through the counting process, but just imagine the exhale breath becoming longer and smoother. And we remember that little saying that a long, smooth breath is a long, smooth life. The 3 cards that I picked are here, so I'm going to share them now while you deep breathe with a long exhale breath. The first card is Practice Kindness, and I'm wearing my Be Kind shirt today, so no matter what is going on in life, remember to be kind to yourself and to others. The next card is Stop Comparing, Get Inspired. Isn't that lovely? And then the last card is a feminine card. It just says feminine, and then on the back side it says dream into the feminine qualities you would like to cultivate in yourself and in the world. And this is perfect for Libra time because Libra is the constellation of the scales, bringing everything into balance. So transitioning now from a long exhale breath to long inhale breath while I read to you a little teeny bit about Libra. So the next breath, Durga Purak, is where we inhale for a much longer count and then exhale for a shorter count. So please just transition naturally. You in the Libra are charming, romantic, and friendly. It says that Libras like sharing parties and seesaws. I guess that's for the balance. And they dislike violence and meanness and injustice. So I'd like to embrace those Libra qualities for all of us. The ruling color is blue. The ruling planet is Venus. How Libra sees the world. It's sad that your mom dresses you like that. And it shows a little bunny that's crying. Let's do one more breath with the long inhale breath. All right. So I wrote down a couple more things about Libra, that it's the area that it rules in the body is the lower back, that they can be indecisive. They are seeking balance usually. Libra qualities are conversational and witty, and they're passionate and good at taking care of people. So let's invite those qualities into our own mind, body, spirit, no matter what sign we are. And the crystal that's associated with Libra is the opal, which isn't actually a crystal, it's a congealed water particle, which in a way is a crystal, but it doesn't form the same way that crystals do. All right, wherever you are, smooth out your breath, even it out. Come into a nice, gentle inhale and exhale. We're going to create the mantra today. I am healthy, wealthy, and well. So bringing all of these aspects of yourself into balance. I am healthy, wealthy, and well. Let's smile into our body, mind, spirit, and say that one more time. I am healthy, wealthy, and well. Excellent. Let's start to feel our physical body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You can draw your feet a little closer together, and then we're going to lift the arms overhead. Stretch a little longer through the right side of your body, like somebody's gently pulling your wrist and your ankle on the right, opening up your hip and shoulder. You can still wiggle the fingers and toes on that side. And just come into an appreciation of the male side of the body, the sunny side of the body, the yang in the yin-yang system of Chinese medicine. Good, then draw the hip and shoulder together on the right and reach long on the left. As much as is comfortable. Maybe your eyes are still closed. You can wiggle your fingers and toes, the yin side, the moon, the feminine. And it's just an offering today to find that gentle balance of masculine and feminine within every human, no matter what gender you are. Good, and then gently we'll draw the hip and shoulder back together. Release your arms by your sides. Draw your knees in and up, and we're going to kick the feet up. We're going to raise up the arms, and we're going to shake like a bug stuck on its back. Smile and breathe, and just find that space in your body where you can release stuck energy. Good job. Excellent. Then we're going to bring the feet back down. Today, if it's available, I'd like you to rock and roll up to a seated position. If not, roll onto your side and push the ground away. For rock and roll, take your hands behind the thighs, feet kick up, big inhale, breath, and then exhale as we round to a seated position. If you want to keep going, keep the spine really rounded and just massage your spine. Keep your chin tucked. Your back is in the shape of a big letter C, like the beginning of the word Canada, the country where I'm from. Good, let's do one more. If it's not comfortable, we'll all meet in a seated position. So find your way into Sukhasana, easy pose. Seated upright. Take a nice long smooth breath. Let's do a little bit of silk reeling. We're going to bring the hands together and just spiral out the wrists. Open your fingers wide, then go the other way. So this is opening your wrists and your elbows. Then let's get into the shoulders. Bring the hands back down. We're just going to lift the shoulders and then exhale as we roll them back down. 2 more. And then let's go the other direction. Lift from the back. Come forwards. Just see if there's anything stuck there. Make space. Good. And then we're just going to do a nice little lateral stretch. So bring your right leg out to the side comfortably. You can give it a little shake here, a little wiggle. You can keep your knee a little bit bent. And let's take the right hand on the knee, and we're going to bring the left arm up and over. And then we're going to just gently stretch towards our right foot. So try not to just collapse, reach up and over the body. And this is where it's going to get don't want to say confusing, but take your right hand and stretch it in the opposite direction of your left arm. So you've got this like little opposition going on. One more breath, lift up a little bit, exhale to sink. Good, and then come back over. Let's release the arms. Let's switch up the legs. Again, shake your left foot a little bit, even shake into the leg. Notice your posture. Remember that sitting up nice and tall is very attractive. It's a really beautiful feature. And we'll start with our left hand around or on our thigh or knee. We're gonna reach the right arm up and then reach it over like you've got a big giant ball that you're reaching your arm up and around. Then if it's available, thread your left hand over towards your right thigh or knee, and we just get a little bit of opposition, squeezing into the torso. Excellent. Let's lift back up. Let's release down. We're gonna make this class fun and easy. Draw that left foot in. One more seated pose, sitting up nice and tall. Bring your feet a little bit away from you, and we're going to walk our hands forwards into a little bit of a forward fold. So this is really nice to have your feet ahead of you. You can just keep the heart projecting forwards, and you're gonna feel a stretch in that left hip, whichever foot is forwards. Smile and breathe. Remember your mantra, I am healthy, wealthy, and happy. Say that every morning 2 or 3 times. Good, let's walk our hands back. Switch the legs, bring the opposite foot in front. Again, feet a little bit away from the midline. We're listening to music that is at 432 hertz, which is said to be a healing frequency. Again, gently walk your hands forwards. So if you're ever looking for angelic music or frequencies, check out 432 hertz, HZ. You can just type that in to a Google search and you should come up with hundreds of different playlists. Another healing frequency is known as 528. Let's take one more breath, breathe into your hips, enjoy the stretch. Good, and then gently lift back up. So we're gonna release the legs long. Let's give them a little shake here. And one Paschimottanasana, pistachio pose. Let's reach the arms up, bend your knees, and then gently fold forwards. You can stay here. You can straighten one leg at a time. See how that changes the stretch a little bit. No pain or strain, that takes us out of yoga. And if it's available, you can always keep the knees a bit bent or straighten the legs comfortably. One more breath. You might be up here. Wherever you are is perfect for you today. No judgment. Remember detachment and approach everything with unconditional love. Good. Come up to seated. We're going to bring the feet underneath us into a little squat pose. Gently lift the back side of the body, coming into a forward fold. Let your head hang, let your knees bend a little bit. And this one is excellent. It bathes your brain with feel-good endorphins. If it feels nice, you can twist a little bit side to side, and then come back to center and slowly stand up. Good, stack your bones, stack your body. Let's come into Tadasana, mountain pose. You can lift your toes here, lower them down, stand up nice and tall, smile and breathe. Good. And today we're going to try a warrior sequence. We're gonna go warrior 1, warrior 2, and warrior 3. Let's learn the difference between finding that balance in all of them. So for warrior 1, we're gonna step our right foot forwards and our left foot back. So I'll show you from the side. And this is a great place to be. The front knee is going to be bent right over that ankle. Hands can stay on the waist. We can raise the arms up overhead. We can also keep the hands together at the heart and just smile and breathe. Good. Let's bring our body to warrior two. We're going to take the arms out to the side and pivot to the left. And again, just have this stance so that it's open now. Virabhadrasana 2. Sink your shoulders down, look out over your right extended arm, and breathe. Nice strong legs, both of them, the front and the back. Keep that nice balance. Excellent. And then we'll draw the hands together. We'll walk that right foot in, and we're going to toe heel walk our feet together. Jump at the end. Jump a couple times. This keeps your bones nice and strong. And then we're going to do warrior three. So right leg is standing and planted. Bend the right knee a little bit. And we're going to gently bring the left toes back. This might be enough for you today, especially if it's your very first time trying this. If you want to go a little bit further, you draw that left foot up. Keep the hips balanced. Another variation is to have the arms out to the side like an airplane. And full expression, if you're feeling it today, is to reach the arms forwards. Let's hang out for one more breath. You can always do this with your hands against the wall. Good. This is the most challenging of the warrior poses. Good. Strong right leg. Come back up to standing. Release your arms. And let's shake out both legs. Right leg, front, side, and back. Left foot, front, side, and back. Excellent. Now we're going to do our warrior one on the other side. So I'm going to turn to the side, stepping my left foot forwards and my right foot back on a 45-degree angle. I'm going to press out the toes. So you can stand with both legs straight and then bend that front knee. Now you don't want to go forwards in the upper body, you just want to sink down through that bent knee. Notice how that right hip is trying to turn out. Try to keep your hips both facing forwards and balanced. One more breath here. Play with the arms. You can always draw them up. Shoulders loop back down. Look at something not moving to maintain your balance. Good. And feel strong here. Maybe you even say, I am strong. Remember the balance and say, I am soft as well. Soften your arms. Reach them out to the sides. Turn that right foot open a little bit and come into warrior two. Try to imagine doing the whole thing with your core engaged, feeling that sensation of your middle body being strong. Release your shoulders from the ears, look out past your left extended hand, and bounce into it a little bit. Feel like both legs are really strong and active here. Smile and breathe. Good. One more breath. Shoot arrows of magic out your fingers. Loop around the whole earth as though you're a very powerful love spreader. Let the energy come back in your other hand and feel like you are connected to your purpose in life. Maybe that is your purpose, just to spread kindness. Good. Let's release the arms. We're going to straighten that left leg, bring the toes in, and again, toe heel walk, and then jump at the end. Jump a couple times. Shock your bones to stay really strong. Left leg is the standing leg. Bend the knee a little bit. Hands at the heart. We're going to start to bring our right toes behind us and lean the upper body forwards. So if you're not able to get your foot off the ground today, that's totally fine. Look at something you can focus on, and if it's available, lifting through that right leg. Try to keep the hips nice and balanced. Breathe. And arms can come behind you like you're an airplane, out to the sides. I find this is good for my balance. And then the full expression, if you're feeling it today, reaching the arms out forwards. This is tough. One more breath. Try to keep your hips level. Good. And then bend that left knee, come up to standing, and we'll release the arms down. Amazing. Step your feet about shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly, and we're going to open the door of life. So swinging your arms from side to side, letting them connect with your belly area and the low back. This is from Chinese medicine, Qigong, energy skills. This is one of the most powerful things you can do for your spine. So smile and breathe. Wring out any inner tension or stress. And just come into a place in your life where you find balance. So we find that we have what's known as the work-play balance. Keep your heads focused forwards now. It's almost like your shoulder comes right under your chin. Just a little bit of a different stretch into the neck and into the back. So think about that balance in life where we don't work all the time and we don't play all the time. We find a place that we feel really good, really strong, supported in life. Kindness to ourselves, kindness to others. I always love the heart with wings, and one wing is your one arm and one wing is your left arm. And we always make sure there's that equanimous energy where we support ourselves and then everything else. Good, slow it down, slow it down. Excellent, just pause and see how you feel. Bring your hands in together, your fingers in so that you've got a heart shape facing you, and then rub your fingernails together. This is a really good way to open up your energy channels, get chi, life force energy flowing through your meridians. In the yogic term, it's called nadis. And these are just lines of energy that go through your entire body. So actually rubbing the nail beds together, what I've learned from reflexology is that this helps support your hair growth, lustrous, strong hair. At the very least, we're also getting this really cool effect of opening up our energy in the body. Good, and then you just sink your hands down and just feel energy zipping through you. One breath pausing, noticing if your hands feel activated. And then the last thing we're gonna do standing is shake the tree, shake your body. You can lift and lower your heels or keep them grounded, but just start to shake and move your body about. Smile, breathe. Imagine which tree you would be today. Know that trees have connected networks of roots underneath the ground. So I like to think of that almost like a metaphor of how we're supported underneath or even above what we can physically see in life. You know, we only see 1% of the visible light spectrum. We only hear 1%. So what is out there? At the very least, maybe you make a connection today to find a wish or a dream or a goal of connecting with your guardian angel or maybe a spirit guide. Know that you're never alone. Raise your arms up. Shake out any yucky energy. We all have some stuff stuck in us. Remember free healthcare. Focus on the positive. Drink more water and take deeper breaths. So if you breathe and you smile, you've already created a miracle within your body, mind, spirit. Good, bring the arms down. Try the variation of lifting and lowering on the heels, getting a little bit of impact into the body. Let's shake for one more full breath. Good. Then bringing your hands over your heart. I wish you a wonderful day. May you be filled with light and love. The light in me greatly honors.